Today is day one of my medical leave, and I wanted to document my progress as well as how I feel each day. Um, I feel a little guilty this morning. Um, I feel like there's something I should be doing as far as working. um, but I'm trying to put that in check because I know the purpose of this time is for healing and to get my mind right. So um, I don't have a plan for today. Um, I have to go get some blood work done, and I think I might pick me up some breakfast. And I think I'm going to do me a little bit of reading and a little journaling. Um, I got a book called The Circle, something Batson. I forgot what the name is. But it's like, I think it's like a devotional. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that each day. Um, spend some time with God, meditate, pray. And just have some time for me, which is really different. But I'm thankful. I'm thankful. So yeah, I was just checking in. I'm about to jump in the shower, go get my blood work done for my doctor's appointment this week, and grab me some breakfast. It's nasty outside, so I really don't feel like going out, but I know this is something I have to do. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this day started and work on the guilt. Because I shouldn't feel guilty about this time that I have for myself to heal and to work on my mental health. So that's what I'm going to do. This morning, as I was showering and getting ready to leave the house, it hit me that I actually had this time to heal, time to breathe. And it's a strange feeling, almost like I'm waiting for someone to tap me on the shoulder and remind me that I should be doing something or I shouldn't be doing this. But instead, I am here with space to focus on myself for once. And it does feel surreal. There's still a little bit of guilt, but a voice in the back of my head is asking, did I really need this? Am I being selfish? And yet, as I stepped out the door, I felt something else too, which was pride. Pride that I recognized what I needed and actually chose to take it. It wasn't easy to admit that I couldn't keep going the way I was. But here I am, as I'm driving towards what I hope will be healing and clarity. This journey I've put off for too long. And while it is scary and uncertain, I am so proud of myself for finally starting it. So I'm on my way to go get my blood work done, and I, was taking my shower and everything, and I came out and checked my phone, and my husband had called. Now, he works at night, so I know this time he's, usually sleeping, so it was out of, the blue that he called. But I was telling him how I was feeling guilty about taking this time off. And I just thank God for the husband that I have, because I mean, he just was reassuring and comforting, and telling me, don't feel guilty, you need this time, take this time, and do what you have to do, everything is okay, there's no need for you to feel guilty. And just to have that, like, is a blessing, and I do not take it for granted at all, because that guilt is really eating me up a little bit today, and I'm hoping as the days progress, that will change, and I won't feel any more guilt. But I've always worked, always doing and giving and going above and beyond, and that's what got me to this point in the first place. So learning how to slow down and just sit in the moment is something that I'm learning. This is new for me. So, but I'm glad I get to share it with you. And, I hope that by me sharing this journey is encouraging to you. I pray you never get to this moment where you have to take time like this. But if you need it, take it. You got to take care of yourself. Self-care is important, and you owe it to yourself to be a better version of you. And that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to be a better version of Jennifer. I'm trying to heal the parts of Jennifer that's screaming, and trying to learn who I am a little bit in this season of my life, because it's been a big shift. I'm 44. My kids are grown. My youngest is 11, but my older 3 are grown. This is just different for me. I'm a cancer baby. I'm very nurturing, very family oriented. So even though we still do things as a family, now that my kids are older, it's just different. And it's funny, yesterday how we were sitting at the kitchen table and we was talking about Christmas dinner. So my kids was like, okay, we talk about Christmas dinner, what are we having for Christmas breakfast? So my oldest daughter, looked at me and she was like, well, we know you're not cooking. And I got a little offended. I'm like, wait a minute. And then my son was like, yeah, we know, you're not cooking. And I had to take a step back and catch myself. And I said, you know what? You're right. You're right. Because in this season of my life, I do not like to cook. I don't. I cooked all these years, making sure my husband and my kids had, a good, healthy dinner, having breakfast Saturday and Sunday mornings. I'm tired. Y'all get up and cook breakfast for me. Shoot. Like, I'm done with all of that. So, yeah. I don't know what we having for Christmas breakfast, but I'm not cooking. And just like we did for Thanksgiving dinner, everybody has a dish. You make that dish for Christmas. I'm making one dish. My mom's making one dish. Everybody has something that they need to contribute to Christmas dinner. That way, it's not on one person. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get this blood work done. I don't know if I'm going to do any more recording today, but I just wanted to make sure I got that moment about the reassuring message that I got from my husband today, which I needed that. I needed that. So, all right. So I just got my blood work done, one step closer to taking care of myself. On the way home, I decided to treat myself to some Dunkin'. May I have your order, please? Hi, can I get a bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant? Um, a large hot dark roast with caramel swirl and cream only. And do you have any more blueberry cake donuts? I do. Okay, just one of those, and that's it. Wow, please. Thank you. I know I don't need that donut, but what the fuck? Because honestly, small joys matter, right? The best part of this drive, Keith Sweat serenaded me through the speakers. I love me some old school R&B. There's something about this music that just hits differently, like a hug for the soul. It reminds me to slow down and just enjoy the moment. But right now, it's just me, the open road, and these timeless vibes. And you know what? For the first time in a while, I'm starting to feel just a little lighter. But I'm going to take it one day at a time. All right, so I'm watching this series called The Chosen on Disney Plus. I am season 1, episode 5. It's good. I just feel like I don't understand the Bible as well as I thought I did, but I'm gonna keep watching. I'm back home now in my room, settling in with my food and scrolling for something to watch on television. Lately, I've been watching The Chosen on Disney Plus, and it's been pretty interesting. Something different to dive into while I take this time to rest and be still. One thing I've come to appreciate so much is this adjustable bed. It is a true game changer for me, especially since you're not supposed to lie down right after eating. I just sit up, get cozy, and let the TV take over. I thought I would take a nap after eating, but instead, I just lay here, no pressure to do anything, no need to be anywhere. Just me, my bed, a little bit of quiet. I spent some time playing on my phone, just letting myself be. I think this is the kind of rest I really need right now, just to exist, to take it slow, and to let the day move at its own pace. Tonight, I'm winding down in my favorite chair and in my pajamas with a hot cup of tea in hand. It's moments like this that feel like acts of self-care, simple but grounded. I just started reading Draw the Circle, a 40-day prayer challenge by Mark Batterson, and it's been a wonderful and powerful reminder of how important prayer and persistence is, and helping me to reconnect with my faith in this season of rest. After reading, I'll do a little bit of journaling and let my thoughts flow onto the pages, processing everything that I'm feeling. And it's a way for me to clear my mind and be honest with myself about where I am and where I hope to go. These quiet moments are becoming my favorite part of the day. They remind me that even in stillness, there's growth happening. So this is the evening of day 1. It has been relaxing. Earlier today, I said I was gonna watch a movie, um, and take a nap. I think I laid in the bed for about 5 minutes, and then I got up and started cleaning the bathroom. So, um, but at least I did something productive today. Um, this evening, I took me a nice hot bath. Um, did my little facial routine. Got me a cup of tea. Um, and started reading my day one of Draw the Circle, the 40-Day Prayer Challenge by Mark Batterson. Um, Easy read, only, 2 or 3 chapters per day. Day one was Get Ready. The theme, he prayed to God regularly. Acts 10:2. So it was really about um, having time with God every day, praying. And I highlighted a couple of things um, that I'm going to journal about tonight because the way my mind works, I need a little clarity. Um, so one thing that caught my eye was you don't need to seek opportunity. All you have to do is seek God. And if you seek God, opportunity will seek you. Um, then another thing is who you know, the Heavenly Father, is far more important than what you know. And then the last thing was um, when we try to make things go faster, we usually slow things down. And when we try to make things easier, we usually make them harder. And then it says, don't try to manufacture your own miracles. Don't try to answer your own prayers. Don't try to do God's job for Him. Stay humble, stay patient, stay focused, keep circling. Now that last one, if I get the saying wrong, forgive me, but I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Um, Faith without work is dead. Um, so I'm really struggling with this last part when you try to make things easier. So you try to get by in life. You try to do the right things. Um, and you try to work at things and not just sit still and think things are going to come to you. And we do want things to be a little easier. I mean, hard every day is overwhelming, right? So I'm going to have to be in prayer about what this really means because this really stood out to me and kind of what I feel right now, what I'm going through, because I've always worked hard so that I could have an easier or better life. Coming from being a teen mom and working and going to school, um, I was working hard so I can have a better and an easier life. But I'm at the point now where it's like, okay, I'm tired of working hard. I do want different things in my life right now. So what am I supposed to do? Right? Am I supposed to just sit here and wait for things to happen and then they don't happen? Or am I supposed to get out there and do things to help it happen? So yeah, my mind is just all over the place. So yeah, that's gonna be something that I am gonna journal tonight. and be in prayer um, to God about revealing to me what this means in my life and how to interpret it. Um, but yeah, no sun came out today, so it was a cloudy day. It was very gloomy, foggy, um, but it was very relaxing. And my mind didn't race. I didn't get overwhelmed. Um, like I was saying earlier, the conversation with my husband made me feel better, knowing that I don't have to feel guilty about taking this much needed time. And, we'll go into more detail about certain things as the days progress. Um, but yeah, day one was a good day. So stay tuned and see what I have in store for day two. Good night.